My views on AI, we're certainly in dangerous waters. Everyone's seen Terminator. It's not a subject we should be taking lightly.
It's going too far. I'm a Terminator freak too, you see. So.
Artificial intelligence will take over anyway, whether we like it or not. So I think it's probably just a matter of time.
When I was at school, arithmetic, writing and reading was essential, not today. I mean, you don't even have to spell today. What do? You get on the iPhone, put spell checker on, and it does all the spelling for you, so you don't have to think.
It feels like we're being taken over. It's not a bad thing if things are going to be made for more efficient, but if it's going to be a case of it's going to be more complicated, especially for maybe my generation or older, then it's a problem. I'm only just getting to grips with Twitter, for goodness sake.
I think there are certain things that we should be training computers to do because they're probably better at it than people, but obviously you don't want to train them too quickly because then people will be out of jobs.
One of our companies in Japan is talking about going fully robotic and replacing the workforce because it's cheaper labour, 24/7, no lunch breaks, so I don't like it.
I'll have somebody to carry this for me and tell them, walk this way.
In my industry, for example, there is something called robo-advice, which is available now. It's been available for about 3 years, whereby a client simply logs onto a website, they speak to a computer, and that computer gives them advice. That advice doesn't take into account their long-term plans, doesn't take into account their feelings about things, doesn't take into account their economic outlook, doesn't take into account their political bias.
For children it's quite dangerous because it's encouraging them not to use their resources in their brains. It's kind of a bit like tap something in and it's done, or you can hear it. It's encouraging them to be a bit more lazy, I think.
Well, my Siri doesn't work on my phone. I don't know why. I talk to him and he just doesn't respond.
I mean, with Siri, I don't use Siri. I've completely taken it off my phone because I just want to look for things myself.
I think we are all just getting too dependent on gadgets, and having it so handy, it can be good, but I would rather have my children learn things the harder way.
If you just accept these things, don't try and fight them. There's other things to fight about.